Hello guys, welcome back to Those Weirdos. Today we will be figuring out what makes it better without a radiator. This Grand Marshal over here or this fancy sports car Chevette. Today we will be answering your question on which one takes the longest amount of time to die while going uphill. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go! So whenever we're coasting down the mountain, I think that'll be the best time to turn off the car and let it cool down a little bit. But we're gonna try to do at least 50 and up at all costs. Like right now, whenever we're going downhill, engine off. We don't have to go fast downhill. Shoot, we've already made it to a mile. Didn't really expect that. Temps aren't looking too horribly bad. We're gonna turn off the engine management. Putting it into drive will make sure it keeps at the lowest RPMs possible, which in return will make our times a lot better. And I know we're not really uphill at the moment, I'm sorry. So, and because of that, we will be decreasing our speeds and turning off the engine as much as we can. Okay, maybe not that much. We're gonna try to get us going as fast as physically possible and then turning off the engine. I don't think that was worth it. Our engine kind of sounds a little bit unhappy. Going into limp mode already. Ugh, man, this is not what I expected. I really expected this to be a go happy, go lucky type of video, you know. Make it up the mountain just fine, everything would work just perfectly. But nah. You know why that's not gonna happen? Because this is a Those Weirdos video. And you know what? I wouldn't take it any other way because Those Weirdos are the best. In my opinion, but I might be a little bit biased. And man, after just 4 minutes we are fully at heat and we are starting to go uphill. So this is gonna be pretty bad for the car. So what happens in an engine whenever it heats up really bad, I think, I don't know, I'm not really a car guy, I just kind of do these things. So I'm pretty sure what happens in a car whenever it gets really, really hot, pressure builds up and then you can lose stuff like your head gasket, like my dad did. Never mind. No, he didn't lose a head gasket. His radiator literally blew up because of just how bad it was. how much pressure built up inside there from all the heat. Man, we're really taking a little bit of heat damage. I should also probably mention that Grand Marshal has a V8. I'm not quite too sure what this has. We'll check after it cools down and or breaks. But because it's a speed car, kinda easy to keep the temperature, at least stable, and there's like a higher performance everything with this car because people know it's gonna get hot. That's what the engineers kind of built it through. They know it's gonna be hot. They know it's gonna kind of break, but it made it to our destination without breaking. So now, I think we're gonna make it all the way back down. Yeah. But not on this vehicle. So we got this one here. We're gonna bring the Grand Marshal up. Right after we check what kind of engine this thing has, because I never checked. It has a 5-liter V10. That is insane, and it made it this far up. Bravo, you wonderful, beautiful car. You made it. You did this. We're gonna let you cool off for a bit. I mean, your engine was starting to die. I mean, let's be honest. It was kind of a little bit bogged down after that. Okay. The reason why I do that is whenever I go to the Grand Marshal over here, I can automatically, you know, just get it going. And of course, I was kind of stupid whenever I was driving that one. But I think where this Grand Marshal is going to kind of fail is because it's not a sports car. Its handling is worse, which means it's less aerodynamic, which also means it doesn't have that going for it. And unfortunately, that also means it's going to have higher RPMs. So this very well may not even make it to our location. And that's sad. That's really, really, really sad. Time to go into neutral. You know, let the car coast to neutral. Don't turn the engine off, just let it coast. But I do think since this isn't a sports car, there's less strain on the engine, just like in itself. So I think it's doing a bit better with that aspect. This car is also heavier, so it can go downhill a little bit faster. Because let's be honest, sports cars weigh nothing. Man, that red car had like nothing going for it. I was kind of being a bad driver and everything. Because it was also a sports car, it likes high RPMs, why the engine goes up to 9,000 RPM. So I think that's also a reason why I wasn't doing as great as this one. But like, we can't keep speed on certain corners either, which really sucks. Alright, this is where the real torture test of the engine begins. Because I may very well be doing about 4,000 RPM the entire way up. Who knows? Okay, so I'm noticing just like with the Civetta, it's starting to get hot around the same point. Coincidence? I think not, but I don't know. This one's also getting much hotter, much quicker. Although we're not having any weird engine failure notices, complaints, anything. You know the greatest thing I think that about YouTube is you're able to do so much with just one simple click. Like I think within 10 minutes I made this YouTube channel. Like it did not take long, and I don't regret it because I've been able to do this stuff with you guys, and that's amazing in itself. I find passion in doing this. So there you have it, folks. The V8 does a lot better than the sports car with a V12. And with that, comment, like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later. Bye!